have really been into like the 90s and like the Y2K vibes. So I have like liner and lip gloss on right now that didn't quite work out how I thought it would. I've been looking at a lot of like looks from like women back in the day. I noticed like so many girls, I mean I see a lot of girls do this now too, but I just noticed it was just all about like the liner. But right now I feel like everything is diffused and it just looks like I have on brown lipstick. Yeah, so hopefully I can fix that later, I don't know. And then I found these lashes randomly in my little, I have like a lash box. This is my wig. Here's what it looks like. I just finished plucking it. However, this unit did come pre-plucked. As you guys can see, you don't get a lot of space on the sides, and to be honest, like it's not very full. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the lace off in the back, and then we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I haven't done like a chit chat get ready with me in a minute, and I know typically when I do that, it's like a makeup related, like most of you guys see like makeup or something that I'm doing. However, a lot of companies, they don't like when you do the chit chat get ready with me, even though you guys like them. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and try the unit on with you guys per usual, just to see like what is the fit like on this unit. You know, one thing that I've been experiencing a lot with these companies is this adjustable thing and trying to get it out of this loop. I do not like my lips right now. I'm about to take it off until I can like figure out how to do it for real, because right now this is like, it's like cause my lips are already brown. I don't know if I can do that. I've been like looking at like a lot of Little Kim lately, and she just has, that's why I put like the little mole, because you know she has that mole anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and put clear gloss on, because literally my top lip is already brown, and I kind of have like a natural liner kind of going on. Like I have like my natural little pink in the middle, and then it's still like brown around the pink area. God knew what he was doing. He was like, girl, you don't need no lip liner. Girl, you got lip liner built in, girl. It's called melanin. You see, like literally my lips look the same. Let's try this wig on. I'm talking too much. Okay, so boom. The wig is nice and snug. I do like that about this wig. It's gonna be so important. And even though I plucked it, it still seems like a little thick. I don't know, whatevs. Before I put makeup on the lace or anything, I'm just gonna actually go ahead and start styling it or whatever. So I'm gonna be using my Beyond the Zone Heat Protectant Spray. It's literally my favorite. I tried to use like other heat protectants, but this is literally the best. So yeah, I'm just gonna put heat protectant over my entire hair, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and use this brush right here, this paddle brush, and then just brush everything. So you know how in my last video I was talking about the lace, and I was talking about how the lace that was in that video, how soft it was, and I was talking about how when lace is hard, it's uncomfortable. This is one of those wigs that has that hard lace. Obviously the hair is amazing actually. I really love the quality, like look at this, okay? I definitely like the knots on this unit and all of that, but I'm just gonna let you guys know right now that this is that hard lace that I was talking about. So now that everything is back, I don't know, you guys, honestly, I've just really been into like the 90s lately, their style, and it's just like, oh, I wish I can do my hair like theirs. Certain hairstyles I see and I'm like, how can I get that look? As you guys can see, this is like a more of a talk through type of video, but I just kind of wanted to do like a get ready with me with you guys. But anyways, because I don't want to mess up my makeup with this lace, because like sometimes when you have the lace sitting down in your makeup too long, like it'll mess your makeup up. So before I even continue, I'm gonna just cut the extra lace off. Oh my god, it's like one of my biggest pet peeves honestly about myself is that like I have the worst memory sometimes, and it's like, matter of fact, I wouldn't say I have the worst memory, I have selective memory, and I have short-term memory. Like I don't remember things, like I could literally be in the middle of a conversation like how I was and completely forget what I was talking about. I'm like just happy to be recording right now. I've just really been into like, I don't know, I've just really been like into my craft lately, and even though you guys haven't been seeing me like a lot on social media, I'm pretty sure you guys noticed like I'm like on Instagram less and less these days, and honestly it's just because I have like things to do. Like I be working on stuff, and I be like, I read books, like I study. Right now I'm actually studying film and photography. So a lot of times, like if you guys don't see me, it's because like I'm working on something. But yeah, I just feel like as a YouTuber, you should definitely be studying film, photography. Like there's so much that I need to know about what I'm doing. Right now, I'm literally just like pressing the on button on my camera, and I know like what setting I want it to, like as far as like the nodule to turn it to, but as far as like adjusting anything, like you know, all the ISOs and all that other stuff, like I am not well versed in that. So I want to be, and because I really just want my YouTube channel to be better. I want the quality of my videos to be better, and just an overall good experience. I feel like whatever you're doing, when you're passionate about it, you constantly just want to improve that. Lately, I've definitely been in my bag, and I'm just trying to, you know, make something shake out here. And it's like, the more that I learn and the better that I can become, and the more I learn about my craft, I can help other people out. Like, I'm not a selfish person. If I learn something or if I know something new, the only thing that I would say that I am selfish with is my music. I refuse to share my music. Like, I don't care what nobody says. Oh my gosh, she never answers our questions about music. Like, it's the obvious reason why I don't want to share my music is because I don't want you to have my music. I don't want you to upload a video with the same music that I'm using. I refuse to. At this point, like, I'm kind of like known for having good music in my videos, and it's just like, I'm not just gonna give that up and just be like, oh, here you go. But I'm just saying, child, I just like to keep certain things to myself, as you do too. It's just like, you know how some people are like with their clothes, like some people don't like telling people where they buy things from. So they'll say like somebody else bought it for them, or that they just don't remember, when in actuality they do remember. They just don't want you to know where they got it from. So it's just like one of those things. I've been wanting to do like a chit chat get ready with me since I did my first one at the beginning of the year. Thank you to all of you guys who watched that video, because so many of you guys watched that video. A lot of you guys were able to understand like my story and get a background about me, because you know, a lot of you guys are new, but a lot of my subscribers have been rocking with me for like a minute now. Some of you guys have been here from like literally the very beginning, and I do want to say this, like, if you do follow me, even if you don't comment all the time, I need you to comment some of the time so I can know who you are. Like, that's how I get to know my subscribers. That's how I build bonds with them. I'm not like the best with like replying these days. Just honestly, you guys, like, I just be doing a lot. Other times I just like to wait and let all of the messages like build up, so then I can just reply to everything at once and like knock it all out. Yeah, like I was saying, definitely comment down below occasionally just so I can know who you are, because sometimes people be telling me like, oh, I've been following you since such and such, or I've done this and that, or I'm just like a huge supporter of yours, and I'm like, I've never seen you or your profile picture a day in my life. I've never seen you like anything, and it's kind of like, if I don't see you or hear from you, then how would I really know that you exist? How do I know that you're really a real subscriber of mine? Like, you know? So then, look. This is what I've been doing lately, which I found is like the easiest way to apply your lace front wigs. So you see how I do like these little clips? The reason why I do that, or these little cuts, I said clips, these cuts in my hair, the reason why I do this is because when you lay your wig down, you want it to lay it down in sections so they can lay flat. But anyway, look, so I typically do like the middle section first or whatever. Like, I do this section first, and then the sides after that, because then you can then pull the side down and then just press this side back or whatever. And all I'm doing is just like pressing the lace down onto my skin so that it like sticks. But that's why I like doing that, because sometimes like I'll use these side pieces to like pull the wig down, but this wig is actually really secure, more than like some of my other units. Because a lot of times, like, my head is so small, like, a lot of wigs just do not fit me, you guys. Like, I be trooping it out for y'all, and I just be rocking with the wigs, but, like, I already be knowing that the wigs be too big for me. But yeah, I just know that a lot of you guys like, you know, those chit chat get ready with me's, and I like opening up and sharing things with you guys. So, another thing that I wanted to talk to you guys is about, like, dating or whatever, and just, like, my dating life. Like, even though I've been single, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you like, oh, I haven't talked to anybody, because I've been dating. And to me, dating is like, you guys talk to each other, you guys hang out with each other, you guys do things with each other, but you guys are not in a relationship yet, but you're kind of like building up to one or whatever. So anyway, I've been dating, and I don't know if it's just me or what the hell is going on in the dating world, because like previously, even while I was like on YouTube or whatever, and I was talking to you guys, like, and I was saying like I was single, there was a point in time where I was saying that I was single, but I really didn't become single until the beginning of last year. sorry. It wasn't a really good relationship and it was very unstable. He was a cheater. But prior to that relationship, I've only been in love one time. And that relationship, I was with him for so long. I was with him for about 4 years. This other guy that I'm talking about. So that relationship started when I was about 20 years old. And when I was with him for a really long time. Well, that was like my first real adult relationship. And that relationship, I was with him for such a long time. And I honestly feel like even though that relationship wasn't the best and we obviously had issues, that's why it ended. Even like recently, like last year, we had like tried to make that work again after having like a gap. We didn't really know what we were doing though, honestly. I think it was just like one of those things where it's just like, you know how you just click with somebody and it's like no matter what, you just have a vibe with them? My point in saying all of this is that I haven't been in love in like a really long time. Like when I broke up with that relationship, that was like my longest relationship. I broke up with him when I was about maybe like 24. So it wasn't that long ago, like 3 years ago. And it was like one of those things, like, you know when you break up with someone, you have that separation period, and then you meet someone that's just like, they check off all the boxes that the other person didn't. So you feel like the grass is greener. But in reality, the grass is not greener. And it was just a mess. Like, it was, even though he didn't do some of the things that the other guy was doing, like, hopefully I'm not missing you guys on anything. I know y'all probably like, girl, what? You say who did what now? I've been dating and I just haven't had that connection. That's the whole point of me saying all of this. The last relationship that I was in, the very last one, I broke up with him a year ago. And that relationship was just so toxic. It was terrible. It's crazy how you can literally be in a relationship with someone. And I was in a relationship with that guy for like 1.5 years, almost 2 years. And it was just like, it's crazy how you can be in a relationship with someone and it's just like you don't even know who they are. And not only that, not do you not only know who they are, but you're like not even really in love. I had to be honest with myself. And for like most of my life, like I had been like a serial dater. I've never been single this long, like ever. Even though I've been dating with this in mind, knowing how I just settle for things, or just because somebody has 1 or 2 things that I like I feel like, oh, this is the guy for me. But even though we have things in common, even though we may like each other's energy, that doesn't mean that you need to be with that person. Do you even really want to be with this person? Do you really even want to talk to this guy? Do you want to date him? Or are you just dating someone just to say like you're well, not just to say you're dating someone, because I'm very private. I've always been a very private person. I don't even bring people around my family if I'm not serious about it. You know what I mean? Even with my best friend, like there's certain guys that I've dated that she doesn't even know about. Like it's because they weren't worth knowing about. And that was like more so like in my college days, like where I was dating a lot in like high school. But it's like, do you count high school or what? Unless you was like with your high school boo for like a long time. But I feel like it's not until you hit your 20s like where you like really know what dating is. But it's just like, I have definitely been one of those people throughout my life that felt like they always had to have a boyfriend. Like I always had a boyfriend. I was always talking to someone. I've never been lonely. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm lonely right now, but I'm just saying like I've never been alone. And even now, like when I talk to guys, it's just so lackluster. Like it's just like I'll meet a guy and then I'll think like, okay, he seems like he's not a freaking weirdo. I don't know, like I just be feeling like, okay, this guy may be okay. And then later on, they just prove me to be wrong. Like they're not okay, they're freaking weird. And there was like this one guy who ghosted me. Okay, I look like an actual ghost right now. So yeah, there was this guy that ghosted me, right? And it was just like, even though he ghosted me, I wasn't really into him anyway, so it didn't make a difference. I was like, cool, you kind of did me a favor. Anyway, there was this guy that ghosted me, right? And he had asked for like my Instagram, but I'm talking about like before he ghosted me, like he asked for my Instagram. It was so weird because I don't do this anymore, and I know like it's like a new thing with guys now, but instead of asking for their number, they'll ask for like your Instagram account. And that's really because they want to be nosy. They want to see like what your life is like. They want to be able to tune in and be able to watch you and do weird shit. But there was this guy that was like freaking watching my Instagram stories and stuff like after he had ghosted me. Like there would be times where I would like text him And I was talking to him for like, I'm not gonna lie, it was like 2 weeks. But I was talking to him for like 2 weeks, right? And then there would be times where like I would like text him and I wouldn't get like a response for like a long time. But then like as soon as I would post something like on my Instagram story, he would literally be like the first person to watch. And mind you, it'll be like after I had texted him like maybe an hour ago. Sometimes it would even be 30 minutes. Like I have caught him doing this multiple times. Like he literally followed me even after he ghosted me. Like he ghosted me, he wasn't talking to me no more, and he was still following me on Instagram and like Insta stalking me, which was so weird. It's like, if you're not even gonna talk to me, like why do you wanna sit here and watch me on Instagram? Like that is so weird to me. And then it's just like, okay, somebody would be like, well, oh dang, a track is coming out back here. How is a track coming out? Girl, y'all better tighten up y'all wigs. I don't know if y'all can see this, hold on. So that's an issue. I've literally never had that happen in one of my lace front wigs. And the tracks are coming out. I must have like snagged it or something, or I wonder how that happened. That's weird. I'm just gonna cut it out. Oops. Yeah, it's like a whole track. You see it just came up. Hopefully no more tracks come out. I ain't trying to be out here sewing nothing. But yeah, so anyway, this guy, yeah, he like ghosted me and he would not respond to me. Like, or if he would respond to me, it would be like way later. I would like see him like watching my Instagram story. And I don't know, like maybe he thinks like, oh, I'm not checking my Instagram story or what, but you don't even have to check it. Like, but if you follow somebody, like whoever you follow, you guys know this, like their picture pops up at like the very top, you know, when you look at your Instagram story, or you'll see like their little icons, because we both followed each other. But it's just like, I only followed him like as a courtesy follow, but I didn't like follow him, if that makes any sense. Like I only followed him because he followed me. It was just like a courtesy follow back. But in honesty, like I didn't give a fuck about what that guy was doing. But yeah, that was just so weird to me. And then, oh, there's one that happened recently, but because it happened so recent, I'm not even gonna talk about it yet. I'll have to talk about it later, because like I said, people watch me, people know, like it's annoying. So currently I'm not dating anyone. I was dating someone for a little bit, and then I was talking to like someone else. Like I've been dating, so I've been talking to like multiple people, but I've kind of just X'd everybody out of my life. I'm just tired of people and their crap, and it's just like certain things that I just don't even want to invest my time into at this point. Like what purpose will it serve me to talk to someone that I know I'm not even that into anymore? Like, and that's the other thing too, like sometimes people, like I'll like a guy and then he'll do something that just like makes me go, no. And that's just kind of like the part of dating. Like when you date someone, like you can't date people with like the idea that this is literally gonna be the last person that you're ever gonna talk to in life. Like at this point in time in my life, like I just don't feel like I'm gonna be with them forever. And I feel like, think about how many people you've realistically dated up until this point. Like, okay, some people, with the exception of some people, you probably only dated one person your entire life. But the rest of us, we're probably gonna date so many different men, so many different women, if that's your thing. You can't just get caught up off of like one person. Like, I love really hard, so I don't know, like I just be doing too much sometimes. So I just have to like take a step back for a moment, no matter how much I like someone, and then just like have like a reality check. Like if it works out, cool, but I'm just at the point in my life where like, if it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, great. I just feel like if it's not you, it's gonna be someone, and if I have to wait another year or another month or whatever it's gonna take to get that guy that I wanna be with, then that's what I'm gonna do. Like I'm done with the whole like, oh, let me just talk to this guy or let me just date this person and just see where it goes. My point is that I'm just not settling anymore, and I'm not dating just for the sake of dating. This guy asked for my number literally last night, and I straight up told him like, I'm not dating right now. He was like, well, can you put my number in your phone, and when you do start dating again, you can hit me up? And I'm just like, I'm okay. I don't want to like give you false hope right now. Honestly, like I just don't want to date anybody at this. I'm not gonna say I don't want to date anybody, but I'm just not worried about that shit right now. At first, like I was, like nobody wants to be alone. Like everybody wants to be loved, everybody wants to be held, everybody wants, you know, that, but it's just like, I don't want to be unhappy though, because it's just like, that was the thing, like, am I really going to be happy with this person. Like, I had to just be honest with myself with someone recently, and I was just like, you know what, even though we have history, even though this person, you know, is cool or whatever, I had to let him go. And I just told him, like, straight up, like, you're blocked and I don't want to talk to you anymore. And it was for a reason. Like, he definitely did something that, like, made me not want to talk to him. It didn't have anything to do with, like, another woman or anything like that. Like I said, we're dating, so I expect him to talk to other people even if that was the case. But it was just like, we just didn't have a vibe, and it was like so weird because he would only text me. The only time that he would call me, he tried to FaceTime me one time, but I told him, like, I don't like when people FaceTime me without telling me, so I didn't answer the FaceTime, because I just feel like when people I don't know, I was in a relationship before with a very jealous guy, and I just feel like when people want to FaceTime you, it's because they just want to see what you got going on in your background. They want to see what you're doing. They don't want you to just tell them what you're doing. They want to see what the fuck that you got going on. But other than that, yeah, he would only text me, which I thought was so strange, and like definitely a red flag. Like, we didn't really talk on the phone like that. I don't know. And mind you, I was dating this guy for like the past 4 months. Like, I have been talking to this guy that I'm telling you guys about, like, for the past 4 months. And then like the other day, I was just like, I'm gonna cut you out, I'm cutting him out, because he's new, but I don't even feel like dating right now, so I'm cutting you out too. And I don't want to talk to anybody, because niggas are annoying. And honestly, I just feel like they can be a distraction, and I just have to be focused right now because I got things going on, and I don't have time to play games with people. And I feel like a lot of guys today, they play games like females. Like, I feel like the things that like females typically do, like a lot of men are like turning quite feminine. And I'm not meaning like gay, I'm just saying like the things that they do, they act like females. All in all, dating has been pretty shitty for me. I haven't necessarily given up, but I'm just saying, like, right now at this moment, you know, I probably will start dating again maybe next month or something, who knows. But I just don't want to date nobody right now. And I guess this is the perfect time because Valentine's Day is coming up. And I don't know, I've never had a good Valentine's Day. It's sad to say. Even in the relationship that I was in for like a really long time, like one time I had a Valentine's Day, right? And at the time, my boyfriend and I were staying together, but we were living with my mom or whatever. He had bought me some chocolate strawberries. This is why you cannot date. And anyway, he had bought me some chocolate strawberries and stuff like that. Neither one of us had a lot of money at the time. Like, we're broke college kids, like barely just trying to make it, whatever. But anyway, my mom came in and she fucking came in and like ate my chocolate strawberries on Valentine's Day. And then got mad at me because I got mad at her for eating the chocolate strawberries. She told my sister about it. My sister then comes in and she eats more of my chocolate covered strawberries that my boyfriend bought me for Valentine's Day. And they knew that shit because there were some fucking haters. But yeah, like I said, never had a good Valentine's Day. Is what it is. And this year, I guess, won't be any different. But it's just like, Valentine's Day is for people that are in love, and I'm not in love, so oh well. Oh my god, this is the other thing. 2 guys that I was talking to last year, 2. One of them was recently that said this. One was from earlier in the year, last year, right? These guys are talking about that they don't know that they're supposed to walk on this side of you on the sidewalk. Okay, so like, I don't know if this is just like a me thing or what the hell, but when I grew up, I was always, even like with some of my ex-boyfriend, like they knew that they were supposed to walk on a certain side of the street. When we're walking down the street, you know that you're supposed to open my doors. Like this one guy, like I'm like real old school. Like I believe in that a man should open up my doors. He should pull out my chair, all of that. I need the works, okay? If you're not doing that, then what are we doing, okay? Hello, like guys are just retarded these days. I'm like, how the hell do you not know that? How do you not know that you're supposed to walk on a certain side of the street? Like, just retarded. I just feel like if there's guys out here that are treating their wives well, that are getting married young or whatever the case may be, you know, then, you know, I can one day have that. I just don't have it right now. And I'm okay with that. I'd rather be unhappy with someone that, like, and that's the other, I was talking about this in another video, but it's like how a lot of times we stay in a relationship with people just because we don't want to be alone. So you deal with crap from this person that swears up and down that they're gonna change or they're gonna do something different. And that was like kind of like the situation that I had with like this last guy that I was talking to, because he was like doing things that I didn't like, and he knew what he was doing was like wrong, and he would like apologize for it and then go around and do the shit again. So I'm just like, boy, I don't have time to play games with you. We're not even in a relationship yet and you're already fucking up like multiple times. So I'm just like not into it. And it doesn't have anything to do with another woman. That's the other thing. Like, it's not even cheating or something. It's like something so stupid. Another reason why I stopped talking to this guy that I was just dating, I'm a human lie detector test, basically. And I know when somebody is lying to me. I can always tell. You could come up with the most elaborate story, very detailed, all of that. I'm gonna be like, this motherfucker lying. And I just don't like liars, and I don't like fake people, because I feel like they go hand in hand. If you lie all the time, you fake. And I don't like fake people because I can't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust anything that you're saying, anything that you're doing. And once I just don't have no trust in you or your word, or I don't value your word, like I just don't have respect for you. I mean, it's sad to say that, but I don't respect you as a person. I like to just stay sucker free. Oh, and that was the other thing. I wish I wouldn't have deleted all the messages, because I deleted, like when I get mad and I don't want to mess with you no more and I'm really serious about it, like I'll delete all your pictures, your number, your text messages, everything. I don't want anything that has to do with you in my phone. He lied to me about what time he actually got my message, not realizing like your read receipts are on and I can see exactly what time you actually read my message. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I just got your message. Mind you, he had immediately read the message and then didn't reply to me until 3 hours later. 3 hours freaking later. Talking about, oh, I just got your message. You're such a liar. You're a liar, and I don't like liars. Because if you're lying to me when we're just dating, like, oh, I can only imagine when we're in a relationship what that's gonna be like. This is the pre-trial. You are trying to prove to me that you are the man for me. Because it's just like, it's easy to get a guy. Like, when you're an attractive female, it's easy to get the attention, but it's hard to find quality. I just completely messed up this curl, so I'm just trying to make it work. Okay. So this is kind of cute, right? But I don't necessarily want a part. Okay. I'm gonna be using the Got To Be hairspray just cause I know it's gonna work. I hate when it's brand new and you gotta like put all your arm strength into it. You gotta like, ugh, get all this shit out. So now I'm just gonna let all of this sit for a moment, but you guys see what we're looking like. Let me zoom you guys in. Here is my lace and everything. No baby hair once again. Except for right here, I almost forgot that I did this piece. So I guess I have to do it to this other side. Yeah, this is pretty much gonna be my hair for today. I only just have like some sideburns or whatever. But I just kind of like want my hair to like just go naturally, because I feel like a lot of ladies in the 90s, like they just have like their hair like very voluminous like this. Oh, I should probably spray some more hairspray, huh? You guys, I have to hurry up too, because Tyler's supposed to be helping me with like my pictures. We're like working on content and I am taking all day. So before I leave, of course, I have to come through and let y'all see the vibes, what we got going on over here. It's like a nice little feathery wave. I literally just like tossed my hair back and forth like this and then just like had everything going back, and I just kind of like how it's laying right now. I'm going for a 90s vibe. I left my glasses. Let me go grab my glasses so you guys can see. So this is like a t-shirt dress or whatever, and I just have it going back, like all my hair going back with these glasses. Like, tell me this is not a vibe. But I mean, you guys kind of get like the concept I'm going for. Like, I am trying to give you Angela Bassett, okay? When she's burning up that car, honey, that is what I'm giving you. Like, I am trying to give you waiting to exhale moments, okay? Sorry for my dog, he's eating his food that's not even in there anymore. Oh! Damn! Excuse me. Like, I like this style because like I'm wearing like something super casual, but a hairstyle like this can obviously be worn like very classy with like a really nice dress. But you guys see how much volume I gave my hair, and you guys saw like how flat it was. So when you have like a thin wig, let me take my glasses off. When you have a thin wig like this, you definitely want to give it more volume. Even if you don't want to, like, because I mean honestly, the only reason why a lot of us order thinner wigs is because we want to save the money. But it's just like when you save money, sometimes you compromise on things. Like this wig can get really flat and silky and straight, but it's also very thin. So that's why I was like, I wouldn't even dare flat iron this wig, because I know me, I like my wigs to be, they don't have to be super thick, but they need to be full-ish. You know, full-ish. Like, I don't want them too thin, but this definitely gave my hair a lot of volume. You guys see like how my hair is looking. It looks like it has like layers or something in it, which I love. And it's just like really messy curls. And then I'll show you guys on this side. I'm actually about to redo this side over here, just because I feel like it's a little like lackluster. When you're like really just trying to show off your Palm Angels t-shirt. Look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. Look at my shirt. Hello. We aren't talking body. We are talking volume. Hello. Okay, who don't know how to do no hair? Who don't know how to do hair? Period. Who need baby hair? Who needs baby hair? Hello. Do I not look expensive? And then I'm going to go take pictures right now. I'm actually waiting on Tyler to call me, because I tell her to call me when she's ready. So I'm just waiting for her to call me right now, and then we're gonna go take some pictures for the gram. I have a couple of curls that have fallen, so I'm just gonna like redo those or whatever. So like I said, this was 130% density. I thought so, but I said it was 100% density because I was trying to be funny, but it's 130. But like I said, you guys see, like I was able to give it some volume. So if you get this wig, you don't have to have a thin flat wig, you know, curl her up, fling her around, give her some volume with some spray, honey, and you're good to go. This is a body wave lace front, or it was a body wave lace front. It is 13 by 4, but honestly, the only thing I will say about this unit that I wish I had more of was more lace front room. One thing I really like about this wig is the fact that it came with a nice hairline. It was a natural hairline. And also, this is a 20-inch unit, if you're wondering about that. Let me stand up and turn around. Obviously, this wig is longer than this because, you know, my hair is curled. So, but this is where my wig is hitting me. Is it cute or not? Oh, look guys, Tyler's calling. Woo, woo, woo. All right, finna go take these pictures. Hello. Okay. All right, I'm on my way. All right, you guys, so yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Hope you guys like this little cute little chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm about to go out and take these Instagram pictures for this whole look. So if you want to see this entire look, make sure you guys go check me out on IG. I know sometimes I be saying that and then I don't post a picture. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Allove for sponsoring today's video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I'll see all of you guys in my next one. Bye.